Back with another Tool Tip Tuesday. Today we are going to be making, don't really have words for it. It's like a slapper mixed with a hammer, mixed with a leaf spring and a polished face, and it works brilliant. So I've got a bunch of different ones. Here's two of the main ones I use. This one's a lot heavier than this one. So I'll use this one for crushing welds. Then when I just want to do my final planishing, I'll go to this lighter one, and now I need one that's even lighter, just to bring up small lows. So that's what we'll be making today. Another simple, quick, cheap, and extremely useful tool. So all you need is a cool old screwdriver. It doesn't have to be old or cool. You can get a basic generic plastic handle. That's a little bit boring. So find one of these. And then just a piece of leaf spring. What we're going to do now is the face of this slapper I want to be round, so we're just going to mark out with our scriber a nice round circle, and then cut it out, weld it, bend it, polish it, and it's done. Half an hour and you're going to have a beauty of a hammer slapper, beautiful tool. What I'm going to do now, just grind the rust off of this face so that I can see nicely. And I've got a little old 3-inch grinding disc. Not 3-inch anymore, but I'm going to clean this face, spray some marking glue, lay this on, scrub around, and then cut it out. Got our screwdriver, got our little round piece of leaf spring. All I'm going to do now is just cut the tip of the screwdriver off, bend it with some oxyacetylene, weld it on, polish the face, it's done. So when it comes to bending the screwdrivers, they're very finicky, these, for it to feel good. So I like to bend them that distance, I don't know, it's like the length of my nose, away from the face, and then usually it feels pretty damn good. So let's bend it. Lovely stuff. So when it comes to bending these, the angle of your dangle, it's completely up to you. What feels comfortable to you. You've got a bit of adjustment here, how you want to weld it on, but it's more of a weld it on, test it out. Maybe you bend it straighter, maybe you bend it some more. Once you've welded the face to the screwdriver, you can always straighten it out or bend it more, and or test it, see if you're happy, and go from there.
Okay.
Feels like to me I've got a little bit too much of a bend here, bent a little bit too much. So I'm gonna finish welding it up, and then I think I'm just gonna straighten it out before I even polish the face. Good old dirty MIG welds. We have the screwdriver bent, we have the leaf spring cut, welded on. Now, almost final step. As you can see, the leaf spring is slightly pitted. We don't want that. So what we're going to do is just go over it with the grinder, start with the grinding disc, grind it, break our edges away, and then give it a file and move on from there. So we've grinded it now, but as I took us out of the vise, I realized there's still some slight pitting. So let's put it back in, grind it some more. We've ground all the pit marks out of this leaf spring now. We're just going to hit it with a file, see if it's concave or convex, and then from there we know, move forward. Are we breaking down the edges, or are we breaking down the center to get it level, to get it flat. And we can immediately see it's all over the place. This side's high, this side's low. It's just not looking happy. So what we're gonna do is just go around it with a flappy disc, and then that's gonna get it a little bit better. Then we go back to our file and finish it off. Now we file it and see where our highs and lows are again. We are pretty damn close to flat. So what I'm going to do now, just break all the edges off with the flappy disc so it's nice and round. And if we ever hit at a slight angle, we're not going to edge our panel and make gouge marks in it, but just a little dent that we can later bring up easily. We've got our corners broken down now. Just going to file the top of the face, make it perfectly level, and then once it's level, I'll go with the DA, the orbital sander, and just break these edges and blend them in. Polish it, done. I filed the face after I went over to the flappy disc. I actually got it fairly accurate somehow. So now we're just going to hit it with marking blue, double check our work. If there's no highs and lows and we're happy with it, go to sanding, polishing, there we go. And that's what we call a level and flat face. That seemed too good to be true, so I'm going again with the marking blue. I don't know if it wasn't dry yet, but let's find out. Yeah, the marking blue wasn't lying to me. It's just a truly flat face. Great stuff, that was quick and easy. Yeah, now I'm gonna jump on sanding. So we have the face. I started sanding it to polish it, but I'm not happy with these corners. They're still a little bit too sharp for my liking. So what I'm going to do is just go with the flapper disc and break him down a little bit more. Then straight back to the DA. Bam, thank you, ma'am. So I've gone to the 150 grit in the DA and we sanded out all the file marks. Now I'm just going to start going up in grit. 220, 320, 500, 800, 1-2, polish the face. It's done. So I'm jumping from 150 to 220. It's 320, 500, 800, 1,200. Boom! For our final step now, we're just going to hit the buffing wheel with some cutting compound, then burn it off. It's done. It's done. Shining, nice and lightweight, perfect little like bumping hammer. Bring up all those little lows.